to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm Chelsea Caitlin, and today I'm going to be doing Get Ready With Me and telling y'all about an embarrassing moment in my life. So to get into my look, I'm just going to be winging it basically. I don't really know what I want to do to my face. So we'll see. I'm going to be using the Naked Urban Decay, I guess the first palette, and then the Tartelette palette as well. So I'm just going to play around. So, yeah, so some background on my story. I was a sophomore in college. I'm a junior now, finishing my last semester of junior year. But I was a second semester sophomore at my university, and I was getting ready for the first day of classes, right? And I was still kind of like fresh on campus, so I would print, and I still do this today, so I guess I should say I always do it just because whatever. So I take a screenshot of my schedules each semester, and then like the first week or whatever, I refer back to the screenshot so I can know like where my classes are and what building, because I can't remember all that off the top. So that's what I did. I took a screenshot before the first day of class. So fast forward, it's the first day of class, and mind you, I was like studying my schedule like the night before. So I thought I knew, I guess I'll say I knew where all my classes were. So it's the first day. First day was on a Wednesday. So for me, I would have class Wednesday, the next day, and then Friday, and then be done for the week. So it was Wednesday, and I knew that I had class. I had an English class first, then a math class, and then I had a science lab. And then Thursday, I had like a business class and a science actual course on Thursday, and Friday I had like a random class. So yeah, so that was my schedule, and I knew it, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to look back for the room numbers. So I go to campus for my first class, whatever, and then I go for the math class. And then I was like, okay, my lab doesn't start until 2. It was like 12. My lab doesn't start until 2, so I'm just going to go back to my dorm. I'm going to wait until lab. So that's what I did. This is really hard, by the way, to like try to talk and do my makeup at the same time, so bear with me. But yeah, I went back to my dorm, and I waited until like 1 something. It only took me 7 minutes to get to campus from my dorm. So I waited for a while, and then I looked back at my schedule. I was like, okay, I have lab at 2 o'clock in this room, in this building. So I went to the building, and I was going to the elevator, and I saw one of my friends. I was like, hey, I didn't know you had lab on this day, blah, blah, blah. She's like, yeah, I have it in room, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I think we're across the hall from each other. So I was like, oh, cool, we'll be able to, like, see each other and whatever. So she goes her separate way, and then I go to my lab class. And it's, like, maybe 5 minutes before class starts, so not everybody's in there yet. And it's the first day, so people like me are still trying to find their schedule. Find their class and their room number. So it wasn't full yet. So we just started sitting down, and the professor was like, just to be sure before class starts and I call roll, like go look on the door, and there's like a sheet with like the lab TAs and the science course that you're supposed to be taking, and make sure they match up for this day. Like make sure you're in the right course, basically. I was like, okay, cool. Like I know I'm in the right class, but you know it doesn't hurt to go look. So I go out there, like we're taking turns, because I guess, I don't know, it's kind of personal. I don't know. We're just taking turns, like going one by one to the door when we all could have just got up and went. But I went, it was finally my turn. I went to look at the door, and I was trying to match the TA's name with the course of my profession stuff. So I was looking, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just me, but I don't see where, like, it's not matching up. It's like the day of the week is off. Like it's saying I'm supposed to be in here on Thursday. So yeah, it was embarrassing, but I went and I was just really confused. So I went to talk to the TA of the lab that I was in. And I was like, hey, like my stuff isn't matching up. I'm kind of confused. Like I'm enrolled. I'm for sure in this course. And he was like, okay, let's look. Let's check it out. So he was looking, and he was like, okay, well, it doesn't, yeah, it's not matching up. Like, are you sure you're in this course, like, on this day? I was like, yes. Like, I'm looking I was like, let me pull up my schedule. So I looked. I was like, yeah, it says I'm in this room for this day. He was like, okay, well, let me check the roster to see if you're actually like on my list to be in the class anyway. So I was like, okay. So he went to look at that, and sure enough, I wasn't on the list. And he was like, okay, well, and I was getting upset. He was like, don't freak out. This might happen sometimes, like, if the server doesn't like update if people like get in last minute. I was like, but I didn't get in here last minute. Like, I paid for my courses already. And he was like, okay, well, I mean, you can sit in for today, or you can just wait and like see what happens over the weekend, and then we'll go from there next week. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait over the weekend. He's like, okay. So I went home, and I was walking home, and I was like, man, this is crazy. Like, it's the first day I'm thinking I'm about to have a good day, go sit in my lab class, and I'm not even on the roll. Like, what's going on? So I went home, and I didn't think anything of it. I was just like he said, I'm just gonna wait. So Wednesday went by. I did whatever. And then Thursday rolled around. I only had a business class and the actual science class. So I went to campus, did my same routine. I went home, and I just did what I needed to do again. Like, I didn't think anything of it. I wasn't about to stress even more over this weird situation, right? So I'm at home Wednesday, I'm at home Thursday, and then Friday comes around, and I was like, let me just look at my schedule, because I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I was like, I just want to look. Like, I want to see if, anything has changed or what. So I get online, because my schedule obviously is the same. Like, I keep looking at it, nothing's changing. So I get online to like the student portal, and I go to like look at my schedule to make sure like I'm not tripping. Like, this is my schedule, because it was so weird. I go look on the student portal, and my schedule is different. Okay, so I'm like clicking the right year. It was like, I don't know, 2015, 2016, and like, my schedule wasn't the schedule that I had a screenshot of. So I was confused. I was like, wait. So I looked, and I was like, okay, well, this kind of makes sense. Like, I have a science, I have a business class. I was like, but this isn't up. This is not the schedule that I was looking at yesterday. So I was like, just out of curiosity, I scrolled up to see the last semester's schedule, and I clicked on that, and I was like, wow, this is the schedule that I have saved. I mean, I went to class Wednesday and didn't have my lab, I guess, and then I went to class Thursday like nothing was wrong, and then I get on the portal, and it's telling me that I'm looking at a whole nother schedule, and the schedule I was looking at was old. I know, confusing. So let me update you. So I come to the realization that I had, you know how I said it, I had pictures of each of my schedules for each semester, right? Okay. So I had a screenshot of my schedule from the last semester, and I had a screenshot of my new schedule. I don't know why I didn't delete the schedule from the semester before, but I didn't. So I had both, right, in my phone. I had two schedules. And you'd think after taking those courses, you would know, oh, hey, I took these courses last semester. That's not my right schedule. I didn't think twice. I didn't look at the names, the descriptions. I just saw the times in the room, and I was like, okay, this is my schedule. And I guess I didn't do that on Wednesday. I looked at the correct schedule, because they were kind of recent in my phone. I don't know why. I looked at the schedule for Wednesday, and it was correct. But then when I got to lab, I guess I clicked on the wrong schedule from the semester before, and it was wrong. So I went to the wrong room, and I talked to the wrong TA, wrong day. So he's probably like, this girl's crazy. Like, she's not in my course. And I really wasn't in that lab class. Like, my lab class was Thursday. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, so I did all that for nothing on Wednesday. And then Thursday, I had a lab class and I missed it. Didn't even know. So I'm like freaking out. I email, I look up on the new schedule. I delete the old one. On the new schedule, I look up the TA and I email him. And I'm like, oh my gosh, hey. I told him like the situation. I looked at my schedule wrong, and I really have your lab class on Thursdays at 2 o'clock. And this was Friday that I did this. That I started actually like putting stuff together. And so he finally emailed me, and I was like, is there anything I can do like to make up for the first day that I missed? Because I knew that we had like a pre-test that we had to take before we like started the lab class. So he was like, Yeah, the only day that you can come in and actually take the pretest is today at 3 o'clock in room blah blah blah. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So I had to drop everything that I was doing, and I went to that lab class to take the pretest. And I get there and I take it, and it's whatever. So the weekend goes by. I didn't tell anyone, not even my parents, that I missed my class, was looking at the wrong schedule, and just embarrassed myself completely. And the weekend went, okay, well, my camera just died, so I had to go to the store, get some batteries. I got a new memory card, but I'm back. So yeah, basically, the moral of the story was always look for the details, pay attention to detail. Make sure you delete your old schedules if you take screenshots like I do, and just stay updated, because that was really embarrassing. And even though I didn't really tell anybody what happened, besides a couple people, and it was funny at the time, now it seems really stupid. Like, how did I not know, like, what professors I had, what classes that I was in that classroom last. Like, it was just really stupid. Like, looking back, it was so dumb. And it was embarrassing. Like, me sharing it is kind of weird, because, like, I understand if y'all are like, how did you not know? Like, that's so crazy. I agree. So, yeah, just always pay attention, and just make sure you delete, yeah, like I said, old stuff, and keep it updated with new stuff. Yeah, so because my camera died and it took me that long to tell y'all my embarrassing story, you see how far I got with my face. So I decided to just, I don't know why I said it, I decided to kind of just walk y'all through what I'm doing. I guess I'm going to do a full face. And like I said before, I don't really know what I'm about to do, so I guess I'm just going to walk y'all through it, since my story didn't take as long as I thought. Yeah, so I did my eyebrows, and they're sisters. They're not twins though, which is cool. Now I'm gonna prime my eyelids and just go into the look. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that quick. Maybe I just talk really fast, because I thought it was gonna take up all of my recording time to tell y'all my embarrassing story, but it didn't. So it's all good. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in medium to set my eyelids. I know Sky, what is her last name? I can't pronounce it. But if y'all are on Twitter, she has everything. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Her name is Sky. If you know who I'm talking about, then you'll know, because I don't want to butcher her last name. She uses this Maybelline to set her eyelids, like, I think every time she does her makeup. So I've had it for a while, and I never really used it to set my eyelids, and then I was like, if Sky can do it, I can do it. So yeah, I'm setting my, concealing my eyelids. I'm going to set it with the Airspun. No, actually, I'm going to set it with this MAC Studio Fix, just because it's sitting right here. Yeah, so, yeah. If you guys have, we've all experienced embarrassing stuff, like falling down the stairs, I don't know, tripping over yourself, stuff like that. I can say that in college, I haven't fell down a flight of stairs, or going up them. I used to do that in high school. But, like, wearing Roches, Roche Runs, the Nike shoe, and not only me, I trip in those a lot. Like, I'll be walking, and I walk really swiftly, so I'll be walking on campus, and I'll just, like, trip over myself, hoping that nobody saw me. But people do sometimes. I bet you they do, and they be talking about me, but whatever. Keep it pushing. Don't let negative people laugh or whatever get to you. Like, we all experience embarrassing stuff. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like, move on. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that and run with it, because I'm always embarrassing myself, like, always. Like, it is what it is. So I'm setting my eyelid. Like, and I'm glad that I'm doing this Get Ready With Me, even though this is my first one, and I know it's probably not going to be that great, because I'm trying to multitask, and it's actually difficult. I'm just glad that I'm doing something where I can, like, talk more to you guys, like, tell y'all more, so so you can get a feel for me, because I know I do a lot of tutorials and stuff with like voiceovers, and I don't really take the time to like talk about myself. So I guess I could do that. I guess I could tell y'all some more about me, because I don't really have an intro video on my channel yet. So okay, let's start. Some stuff about me. My name is Chelsea. Caitlin is my middle name, so that's why Chelsea Caitlin is like my username for like everything. I am an only child from Texas, and I'm a junior finishing out my second semester of my junior year in college. I don't have any pets. My dog died my sophomore year. I know. What else? I'm not that interested. I have a boyfriend. I've been dating the same guy for 6 years now. Yeah. We're high school sweethearts, or whatever you want to call it. Like, that's my baby. We've been together, it seems like forever. He's a senior. He's about to graduate. But, what else? Yeah. My major is general business with a minor in psychology. And I chose general business because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. And I still don't know what I want to do. But that's a whole nother conversation. Like, knowing what you want to do in college and as a career. Like, I'm that person that is trying so hard to figure out what I'm good at and what I can do in my field. Like, business for sure is what I want to do. But it's like nothing like attracts me that much that I want to just stick with that and do that like as my career. And I'm getting a lot of heat from people in my life, professors, everyone, even jobs are wondering like, okay, so where are you at? Like, what are you focused on? What are you interested in to do? And honestly, I want to be like the Kardashians. I just want to have multiple jobs, like, and just be able to pull them out of thin air. Like, I want to be able to do multiple things in my life. But I know that when I graduate and get my degree, I'm going to have to narrow it down to something. Like, I'm going to have to do one thing. And I just don't know what that is yet. Like, I'm interested in marketing. Like, I know a couple marketing majors. And by me doing YouTube, like, freelance makeup is only going to take me so far. Like, I'm not going to be able to, to really get all that I want out of life from just doing makeup. And this YouTube channel is something for me to, like, showcase my talent. And I just wanted to, showcase my hair and just show girls and people out there that I'm like y'all. Like, I do the same stuff, wash and goes, I do my makeup, I'm trying to like do my passion. But at the end of the day, this is something that it's like a hobby, like something I like to do. So I'm really trying to get into figuring out what I'm actually going to do as a career, and it's just really difficult. Like, it's not just I want to be a teacher, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a doctor, like everyone around me. Like, not everyone, but majority of people come into college or well in, they figure out like, oh, this is what I'm going to do. Like, my mom was this, so I'm going to do it. Or I'm really good at accounting, so I'm going to be an accountant. That's just not me. And I know it's like easy for people to say, well, you're about to graduate, you need to know what you want to do. But at the end of the day, God has a plan for me, and I'm just going to put all my faith and trust in Him, and just keep praying and, looking like for a job, like centered in my field. But I mean, I can't stress about it. I give everything over to Him, and at the end of the day, what is for me will be for me. And yeah, I'm just not gonna stress about it. So that's my school stuff. So if you feel like that, you're not the only one, homegirl. It's difficult. Like, I wasn't as prepared as I wish I could have been coming into college. Like, I was taking some good courses, but like taking courses that would expose me to like different things. Like an accounting course in high school probably would have made me not be so terrified of accounting now. But I didn't have that. I didn't take that opportunity, and I wish I could have, or I wish I did. Know more than I did then, be more educated, and I'd be able to make decisions, and maybe it wouldn't be so hard, like career-wise. But that's where I'm at. So I have one more year. Hopefully I concentrate on, a certain aspect of business, but if not, general business will get me far. I can kind of dabble in different things, so it is what it is. So that's my school life. Social life, I have a group of friends that I hang out with. I have associates, people that, I'm cool with. But I don't have like a big group of friends. My friends, when I consider people my close friends, it's more like family. So I have maybe 10 people, and that's a lot. Maybe, I don't know, no more than 10 people in my life, friend-wise, that I'm really close with, or close enough with. But for me, the less, the better. Like, you don't need a whole bunch of people in your life that, are going, how do I say that? For me, it's better because, people are messy. I'm in college. You would think people grow up by now. They don't. I just need people that are in my life supporting me, and I support them, of course. Just, in my life for the right reasons. Not just, oh yeah, we cool, we go out every weekend, we go get drinks. I need somebody that's, going to better me as a person, and we can grow as friends or whatever together. So yeah, I don't have an issue with my small circle, because I don't need no fake people, like Drake say, showing fake love. I don't have time for that, and I don't do that. So that's that. What else can I tell y'all? Like, I am pretty boring. This is my apartment room. I share an apartment with 3 of my friends. And a lot of my friends actually stay in the same complex, but in different buildings. Like, I can walk to their apartments. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm taking too long to do one eye. So I'll probably just end up showing y'all one side and then just fast forward and be done, because this is taking me way too long. Which is weird. But, yeah. So, let me just focus on the matter at hand. I was trying to get away from the gold eyeshadow, but it's not going to happen today. This is the Naked Half-Baked shadow. I'm just kind of BSing it because I don't really know what I want to do and I'm taking way too long. So, yeah, like I said, y'all probably just see one side of my face until I get the hang of this multitasking get ready with me stuff, because this is not easy. And then my camera died, so it threw me off, and it was just boo-boo. So forgive me for this really untraditional video. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna do, some people call this look like a halo eye or spotlight eye. When I first learned about it, I thought it was called a spotlight, but some people say halo. Either way, but I'm just gonna, smoke out the outer corners of my eye and just put some glitter in the middle. So whatever you want to call it is fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's the same thing. So that's what I'm doing. And I might even fast forward through some of this because I don't know what else to tell y'all about myself. I'm just trying to graduate and get my life started. Oh, my birthday, my 21st birthday is next month, March 6th. Yeah, so that's exciting. And my boyfriend and I are 4 days apart. He's going to be 22, though. Yeah, so I'm excited about that just because I look 12. And I'm ready to just show my ID to get into, places. And then be like, oh my gosh, I thought you were so young. Yeah, well, I'm not. Here's my ID. Bam. I'm just ready for that, really. Forget the drinking. I just want to be able to get into a place without them thinking I'm 12. So...